6:45 a.m., 80 degrees in South Dennis on Cape Cod. And the dew point is 75. It says wind is from the west. I think it's more southwest. Let's check the barometer. Oh, what's the barometer doing out here? 29.81. So it's already, there it is, already fairly low barometer. We have another fairly strong low pressure system coming along a front in New England today. It's going to be a rough one. Some early morning showers and downpours are decaying right in front of us right now. I picked up a ½ inch of rain real quickly on the coast of Connecticut. And it's an old boundary that's off to the south. Talk about boundaries. Look at the surface map this morning. Have you ever seen so many weather symbols? Low pressure, prefrontal troughs, squall lines, outflow boundaries, all aimed right at New England. Let's look at the lightning map. Tremendous amount of lightning going on in the Ohio Valley. Lightning over southern New England is decaying quickly this morning, but it's an energized map. It's an electric day. It's about 1,007 millibar low coming right across Boston this afternoon and this evening. Not as windy as it was on Thursday because there's only one isobar there. It's a closed isobar, 1,008 closed isobar, so there's not that much of a gradient, but it's a really strong low pressure system with a lot of wind up in the sky. So once again, severe weather potential today. It's already been happening. There was a tornado warning before the sun even came up in eastern Ohio. The SPC, Severe Storm Prediction Center, says there's only a slight chance that we get a tornado today, but there's not a 0% chance. But it's the amount of severe weather happened yesterday. What was it? Over 650 reports, hail, wind, and it looks like just about one tornado. But all that is kind of coming right over New England today. It's going to be a swath of very heavy rain coming in, almost like a wall of water during midday across western New England. It's going to cut mostly across Massachusetts, southern and central Vermont, southern and central New Hampshire, and southern Maine. At the south coast, we'll probably get some sunshine after this cloud goes by, and then the squalls will get to the south coast about dinner time or so. And they are expected to survive all the way to Cape Cod, but be very diminished at that point. A lot going on here in Dennis. We have the Dennis Road Race today, this morning, going right up on Mayfair Road, and that should be maybe showery, but the dew point 75. The dew point map right here, 79 is the dew point right now in Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. That's just oppressive humidity, but the dew point's only 37 in Timmins, Ontario, where the temperature this morning in Ontario is 39 degrees. So there is quite the thermal boundary. Okay, little doggies, I'll go on the other side of the house so I'm not making too much noise. What am I gonna do with this pool? I think the new guests this week will want to use that pool. All right, we'll come out to the backyard. Less windy over here, and it doesn't look like I'll be bothering as many people. I try not to bother too many people with my camera, but that's a tough challenge because I like to make videos of everything. Let's go over towards Angela's garden. All right. Stepped on a branch. This front comes through today. Severe weather is happening. Flooding is happening. There's still a heat advisory. Boston's hit 90 2 days in a row. Will it hit 90 today? It's going to be close, but with the clouds and the wind may actually come in from the southeast, so Boston may not get to 90, but a lot of spots get to 90, making this the second heat wave of the season. Sunflowers came early this season. Anyone else notice that? Sunflowers, love watching them open. Good job. One sunflower. Thank you, Jeff and Angela, for giving me this. So Cape Cod's actually getting a little bit dry right now. The grass is starting to burn out a little bit, and we're not going to get that much rain. And after this front goes by, oops, focus, Tim, focus. After this front goes by, what glorious weather coming in here. Tomorrow, the dew point is going to be falling into the 50s with a temperature in the 70s, a wind from the north and northwest tomorrow here on Cape Cod. Beautiful beach day, especially in the south side. So when the wind is from the south, like today, southwest, you want to go to the north side beaches, and when the wind is from the north, you want to go to the south side beaches. So tomorrow, Bank Street Beach, West Dennis Beach, all those beaches are going to be great. The clouds in front may get hung up a little bit though around the coast from Connecticut to Cape Cod and the islands, but I think it does turn sunny again. And a nice week for your vacation. Monday, we have another front coming in from the north. It's a colder front. There'll be scattered showers and a thunderstorm. Maybe even some small hail in the high elevations in northern New England. Not expecting any flooding, but that's even colder air and more beautiful air coming in for Tuesday. We're going to have a breeze from the northwest. There's no I think the strongest wind from the north could be this evening, actually. When the front goes by, we may get some gusts from the north on the backside of those storms to 20 or 30. But then wind is fairly gentle. So I talked about perhaps some real strong northwest or west winds next couple days. That does not look like it's in the offing because the colder air is only going to gradually work in the next 72 hours. By Wednesday morning, we're still looking at the potential for record low temperatures in the 30s and 40s in parts of northern New England and southeastern Canada, and in southern New England, 40s and low 50s. So that's going to be really nice. And then after that, we're going to get a return of warmer and more humid air, but it does not look hot. It just looks kind of stormy here. That next front coming in Friday into Saturday. Like I said yesterday, that flow from Canada is a hurricane repellent. So we look at the tropics and you still have that zone out there. Storm looks like it is going to form and go north of the Caribbean, and then that is likely more than 1,000 miles to our east next Wednesday, Thursday. So that does not look like an issue. The front from the west, though, does look like an issue. Another serious pounding of rain and thunder here about Friday, it looks like now. That'll be changing, and new cool, dry air hopefully getting in here in time for a nice first weekend of August. So we're closing out July almost the same way it's been since all of June and July, with more heavy rain today. All right, I'll leave you with some of the antics from yesterday and the heat working around here, and also some playing with the Stockdale brothers. Always a pleasure. Talk to you later. Probably could be working out in the yard, but instead doing some house cleaning. TK thermometer I grew up with in the shade. Just about 91.8 degrees, 4 o'clock. One of my favorite phrases is, was gonna work on the worm farm, was gonna try and pull the poke out of the pumpkin. Can you tell the difference between the poke and the pumpkin here? That's poke, just can't stop it. And that's pumpkin. Do we have any pumpkins? Well, I think I know where there's one in Angela's garden. Those are lots of boy buds. I don't see any girl buds. There's some pumpkins making a run for it into the mint. Never know what you'll find. Dig down there. Garlic scapes gone by. Again, do that every year. Hey, Angela, we got some tomatoes this year. There's a cute little pumpkin. Hi. That's a girl pumpkin. That's a gourd, more of an ornamental gourd. I think we have one real pumpkin around here somewhere. There's one. Yep. Midsummer garden. I hear there's a lot of cucumbers out there too. And there, somewhere. On the trellis. Ooh, Angela, look at this. That's yours. First red one. Come on. And this is Angela's flower garden. You think she keeps busy enough? Oh, smell those? Beautiful. As far as the eye can see. Lily, 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 lily.
Think it's gonna rain tomorrow? Is it gonna rain heavy tomorrow?
Tornado watch tomorrow, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Duck and cover.
No shit.
Wisdom and peace. I've known Kenny longer than I've known Chuck, and here's Kenny at the shed, and I've not seen Kenny at the shed before. Is he invited every week?
Everybody's invited every week.
Everybody. Can I call Kevin? Let's go check out what we're doing. Little target practice. We were throwing arrows at the... Oh yeah, pretty cool. TK shots right there. And I think I got Batman right there. Sorry, Batman. Mrs. Dummikin, was that our third grade teacher?
Yep. She lived right next door to us. Love aerial photography.
So what, you looking at old pictures of your house up
Aerial photography.
on Church Street?
On Church
West
Street.
Dennis.
There's the West Dennis Church.
What circa?
1974 maybe.
Neat.
You can only see the back kitchen of our house. And that's Sullivan's barn. Which is no longer there. No longer there.
70. Let's close this one out with the Stockdale second blooming of the roses. I can't wait for the third and fourth. And 2 days away, waxing sturgeon moon. will be full on Monday. How many weather changes are we going to have between now and then? I like it when people drive the speed limit around here. We got a new sign. I'm gonna make some videos on this. All right, that's very rare. 2 or 3, 4 people going the speed limit on Mayfair Road. Love you guys. Nice car, man. See you tomorrow. Got a wave. We got a wave.